Okay, so all right. So today we're working in Excel. The first graph out all the graphs is kind of tricky. Okay, so if you remember the video, the Netflix video, it had this interesting graph on it. We're going to try and reproduce this graph in Excel. Okay, so basically, I'm going to first start by highlighting all the information that I typed out. So we highlight this, and then we're going to go to Insert. Okay, and then I'm just going to click on this little button here. And then I'm going to go to all charts and I'm going to click on combination chart. Okay. So you're just going to select this one too. So your chart should look kind of like this for now. I'm going to click on OK. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add the years at the bottom. Okay. So if I right click and I go to select data, okay, notice how there's nothing here. Okay, I'm going to click on edit. Okay, you can't see it, but I'm selecting the years and click on OK. And notice how you have the years and the years are down there. So I'll just undo that and redo that again. Okay, so you highlight it all. Okay, so or what we're going to do, we've done this graph. I'm just going to right click. I'm going to select data. I'm going to edit this part here by clicking edit. And then I'm going to select the year as such. We are recording. Okay, so I need people to keep it down. Don't slap your desks, please. Okay. Don't swear. Okay, and then we click on OK. So if and this is how you create your graph. One, and then also give it a name. Okay, so I'm just going to type in Netflix early growth. Okay, and then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to right click and I'm going to move the chart. If it doesn't, notice how it doesn't, here it is right here. Move the chart, click on it. I'm going to click on new sheet. Should say chart one. We'll just leave it as default. And click on OK. Some other things that you can do if you like, you can kind of go through and take a peek at some of the different charts if you like. But I'm just going to leave this as default. One thing you might want to think about doing is increasing the font sizes for some of this stuff, so it's easier to read. Okay, you can kind of see this. Then we can select these and just tweak it so it's a little bit easier to read. So you just select the box and pick a font size that makes sense to you. This is too big. You might reduce it to 16, something like that. So always customize your graphs. Okay. Sheet 2 for graph number 2. For all the graphs listed here, we're going to use a bar graph for the second one. So I just highlight, insert, go to 3D bar graph. I like the 3D. Works kind of better. Okay. And just change your titles. Okay. So I'm just going to change this to total subscriber base. And then again, right click and move the chart, put in a new sheet. Okay. All right. And then, play around with the font sizes, make them a little bit bigger. Okay. You can see the differences. Total subscriber base. And if you like to put the numbers in there, you can. That's a good one too. Okay, so I'm just going to leave mine like that. Okay, for the next one, number 3. Okay, I'm going to create a 2-column 3D chart. Highlight, insert. Okay. Just always double check the instructions. So we did a bar graph. Okay, we just do a bar graph for this one. Okay, so you can see that, you know, percentage of license versus original. Go right click, move chart, put it in a new sheet. Okay, just remember to tweak this. Okay, all the font sizes so that they're bigger. Okay, so the next one, we're just going to highlight all of this. So the next one we're going to move on to is a 2-column 3D chart. We can see the change from 2016 to 2022. So insert. And I'm going to use 3D chart, and it just inputs pretty much everything in there. You can see the change. Just keep everything consistent when you do your charts. I love this. This is amazing. So right click, move chart. Okay. You will have to do this, you know, during post-secondary. Yeah. You will have to add charts, whether you're taking social studies or you're taking business. Okay. So this is a very valuable skill. You want to learn this. Be like, Mr. J, you were right. Be like, I know. Okay, so just customize your chart there. Okay. And then for this one, I believe it's a pie graph we're making. Okay, so OS shipments. I ask you to do a bar graph. Let's highlight, insert. I like the 3D column because it's very, shows the content very well. So for this one, I'm just going to type in OS. Okay. Market share. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. And right click. I'm going to move the chart. The new sheet 5. Really with market share though, I'll probably change this for next semester, is that this should be a pie graph, but we'll just leave it as a bar graph for today. Okay. All right. So let's go back to sheet 1. Okay. Number 6. Okay. The operating system used to be huge to Microsoft, but it isn't as much anymore. So for this one, we're going to do a pie graph. Okay. We'll do 3D pie graph here. And you can see how diverse their revenue streams are, which is a good thing. Okay. Because you want to have a diverse revenue. You want to have diverse revenues. For this one, I think I like this one better. Okay. So again, maybe just adjust, you know, some of the titles. It's a little bit easier for the user to read. Okay. Reduce that to 16. Okay. All right. And that's how you build all these graphs. The hardest one is the first one though. Okay. So this one is the hardest one to implement. Okay. And yeah, if you have more questions, feel free to come see me, stop by on your lunch, and I will go over with this with you.